So it's the end of 2025, and I'm wondering if your dream life has ramped up like mine did. So, dream interpretation, dream work, shadow work, all of that is my specialty and something I do all the time, all year long. But for some reason, and of course, there's lots of reasons, right? Right now, oh my God, my dream life is off the charts. Deep, huge dreams almost every night. Last night I had three. Like I usually remember one, maybe two, but to have three dreams and they were like run-on sentences too. So it's really been a lot. And I've seen this in some posts around Three-Eye Atlas and the astrology of 2025 as it lends itself into 26 and so on. And so I know that some of you are probably having a lot of dreams, and I wanted to come on here and to just speak a little bit to dream messages. And you can get a lot of the meaning just by sitting with a dream. If you type it up and you go into ChatGPT or the Architect, which is another AI that I really like, and you can ask it for deep meanings, you will get deep meanings. And the thing is, having a meaning in itself is useful, but is not enough. Every dream has an ask. It's commenting on where you're at. It's speaking to your development, your healing, your traumas, messages that you may need to hear, all this stuff. But it's also asking something of you. And ChatGPT is probably not going to tell you what that is. You actually have to sit with it and wonder, why am I seeing my dead grandmother? Or why am I seeing whatever you might be seeing? Why this animal? Why this color, right? And not just what does it mean? But dreams, if you want to work with them deeply and use them for that which they're for, they're asking you to do something. They're asking you to, and the doing might be reflection. So I'm not saying actually like doing something in your 3D world of a physical action, although maybe. But they're asking you to deepen in some way, to understand something differently, to go somewhere within that you might not have otherwise done without the dream. So let me give you an example of that. A couple of nights ago, I had a dream of a very common theme. I'm at the airport. I'm about to fly. I'm going to a retreat to sit with plant medicine, although that's not as important in this dream. It's the transitional space, right? And I'm at the airport, and it turns out that I brought my passport, but apparently I brought this miniature version. So, like this little square. And it looks like a passport, my picture's in it, there's pages, but it's a mini, right? And I'm told that I can't fly with that because of the type of musical instrument that I'm traveling with. Another person flying to the same retreat with the same type of passport was able to get through and get on the plane, but I'm told that because of the type of musical instrument I'm carrying, I need to go get the big passport, right? So now we can sit with the meaning of that. The meaning of that is that it's a sense of identity, and I've fit myself into too small a sense of identity. And okay, that's good to know, right? But there's an ask. The ask is go home, right? Go in, go home, get your full passport because the instrument, which is me, I have an actual instrument that I feel an intense connection with, and the music and my voice. I do have a defined throat chakra in human design, and It's why I'm on camera. It's why I speak. It's why I read things out loud. It's why I talk when I channel. I'm being told in order to fly, in order to really go for all that I am, to make that flying too is this big shift of, right, you're over here and now you're it's like a quantum leap, right? To make that quantum leap, to make that shift into my fullest self, I have to go home, pointing at my heart, and go get my full ID, go get my full sense of self, and that is how I'll be able to fly. And an amazing detail in this dream is that I knew that I could go home, get my ID, and come back, and I wouldn't be late for the retreat. So that was a lovely little thing that says you're right on time. You're fine. You're not going to miss anything. So, do you see how there's an ask in this dream? There's an ask in all of your dreams. You have to look for it sometimes. This one's a little bit obvious, and I did want to choose something that kind of made sense to everybody. But there's always an ask. There's your psyche is saying, here's the edge of your unconscious. Here's where you're needing to heal and grow. Here's what you need to do. And if you look deeply, or you work with someone like me who can help you look deeply, you'll know what is your next thing? What is the dream asking you to do? And why dream as opposed to something else? Because dreams come from that place where you are at the edge of your development, at the edge of what you can handle, at the edge of what you can reasonably take in about yourself. And they're still encoded because we have a choice. You don't have to go look at them. You don't have to sit with your dreams. You can choose to, but that's why they're encoded. Otherwise, they would just be in plain English or whatever language you're comfortable with. So, what are your dreams asking of you right now? What are some themes you're sitting with? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.